Right, we're back. Hello, all. Yeah, man, we've got the Don here. We've got the head honcho. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Angela. I'm Operations Director at FYA, Fearless Youth Association.
FYA. Yes, that's us. Get it? So, yeah, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
Answer them however you like, however you feel. So, yeah, let's get into it. Why? I mean, what does the charity target?
FYA was formed from a basis of helping and supporting young people, and more so into avenues that can be able to help themselves career wise, because in most cases than not, you find that not every young person is educated, is from mainstream education. And even if they are excluded from school, what happens next? And most of the time, these young people go to the streets because they want to fend for themselves, they want to fend for their families, for their mom, for their dad, because at the end of the day, they need to eat as every other person needs to. So to prevent these young people from getting into antisocial behavior or other serious types of violence, we formed FYA as an avenue of creating support through digital media training to be able to just support these people, to be able to provide an avenue where they can be able to create content, be creative in whatsoever avenues that they're in, be it music, be it video, be it anything else, so that they can be able to avoid the antisocial behavior and also serious forms of violence such as knife crime in the community.
Nice. Very good answer. So, how do you feel when you impact a young person?
Fulfillment, because you get to see a young person's change from one point to the other in terms of career, in terms of employment, in terms of anything else that they want to do. And the moment that they realize that they can be able to be whoever they want to be, despite their age, despite their gender, despite their race, that brings fulfillment to us.
Cool. I don't know if I've got an answer. Flipping out, you're on a roll. So yeah, have you ever like failed to meet a goal, and what did you do to make up for it?
I would say yes, there are times that we failed to meet a goal, but I wouldn't say, I wouldn't put it as a failure, but as a learning experience, because we don't see the things that we do as successes or failures. We tend to remove the word failure from the whole equation, to be quite honest, but seeing it as a learning process. Because if we don't learn from our day-to-day activities, then, what do we do the following day? And yeah, we have seen, we have learned a few things on the way, and the most important thing is to sort of pick yourself back up and to see that as a learning point or as a learning curve, so that the people that you're supporting, the people that are seeking this support, can be able to have those avenues for them to be able to come back to you the following day, month after month, day after day, year after year, and still be able to access the support that they need.
So it's very much like trial and error type of thing.
Yeah.
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 Lovely. So yeah, what would you say your greatest strength is?
I've been told that, and I'm saying this, I've been told because sometimes you cannot see yourself
Yeah.
in most of the times. So people tell me that I'm a great multitasker, and I think about different things in a single moment. For example, in terms of solving an issue or a problem, I can be quiet, for example, for like a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But in those 10 minutes, I'm not just sitting. I'm thinking about how we can be able to solve it, and also being calm in very stressful situation. I rarely panic, even though I know I should be panicking, but I don't, because I kind of feel like things are meant to be if they're meant to be. So if it's not meant to be, then why is there a need to panic?
So do you feel like you can't afford to panic just in case, like, something does happen?
Not that I don't afford to panic, but I kind of feel like panicking makes the situation worse than it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, what hobbies do you have?
Hobbies. Oh my God.
What do you do outside of work?
Outside of work. Number one, I love gallivanting. And when I say gallivanting, is driving to different places
Okay.
that I've never been, or just getting into the car and seeing where the car takes me. It doesn't matter if it's going to be 10 minutes, half an hour, 3 hours. It really doesn't matter, but I love driving.
So it could be like different city, different place.
Yeah, different cities, different places. Even if it's the same place, having that one spot that calms you, because sometimes people go through different things, and you cannot say that you don't. So having that one calm place that you can be able to drive to or go to, and looking at it and be like, oh, I feel better just coming here. That's brilliant for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So driving is a hobby of yours. You got anything else?
I like listening to music, watching series. I can watch like a whole series in one sitting, to be quite honest.
To be fair, I can do that. Yeah, that's not a problem.
So if it's a good series, I'm there with my popcorn, with my juice, with everything, looking at it. I won't even sleep or anything. I'm like there.
Well, even if you're feeling tired, just power through it.
Just power through it. I just want to see the end of it.
Cool. Can't wait to happen. What happens next? See what happens next. So yeah, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned in your career?
I would say the biggest lesson that I've learned is not to be too trusting, because everybody's human and everybody makes mistakes and everybody can do whatsoever they like. Sometimes you get into relationships, be it social relationships, be it corporate relationships, be it even international relationships in the business and in the charity sector. And sometimes people don't take you as you, because yes, I agree that I am a young person who's doing different things in Nottingham in the charity sector, but that is not supposed to limit one from being accepted into various meetings, into various channels, into various situations, and that should not be a hindrance. So I think for anyone who is in the charity sector or wants to be in the charity sector, number one, you have to be extremely resilient, because you never know who is on the other side of the screen, and you never know if that person is actually looking at you from a very confident standpoint or just looking at you just because. Yeah.
Cool. So it's always assess the people that are kind of around you or you're about to connect with, type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. So in terms of like communication and connections, what would your communication style be like?
Could you expand on that, please?
So how would you like reach out to people and places to benefit your charity?
I think the first point of contact would be through email, first and foremost, because that would be the first official channel, whereby you'd be able to explain or narrate what the charity is on about, and then see if somebody will be able to get back to you. Because in most times, even if you call, you're not gonna be able to get through to the right person. But if you email, your email will be directed to the right person, and somebody who wants to respond back to you will definitely do. Yeah.
If they want to respond back, they will.
Yeah, if they want to respond, they will. So from the email, then it becomes, let's say, a phone call or a Teams conversation, and then from then on, it just becomes a lasting relationship if it, moves forward from that.
Cool. So that's the quote of the day. Emails build everything. Cool. So yeah, what is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, you'll be shocked.
Go on.
My favorite animal is a rat.
A rat?
Yes.
Explain.
Because, let's put it in this situation. When you're at home, let's say, and you're looking through your wardrobe and you see holes in your clothes, you never know where this rat is, because when you see the holes in your clothes, you immediately start looking for the rat there and then. But the rat is not going to be there. It will be somewhere else.
Yeah.
So the essence of having the rat as my favorite animal is when it's doing something, you never know. So it can be eating your clothes, it can be eating your foodstuffs, but you never know. By the time that you know, it will have made a long-lasting impact.
Okay. You redeemed yourself. I like it. Yeah. So it's kind of like you never see what's coming next.
You never see what's coming with the rat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. So yeah. How do you feel about interacting with like media? It could be like this interview right now, or it could be like your charity in general, interacting on social media type of stuff. So how do you feel about?
Personally, I don't like being on the face like this, because you forced me to do it.
Hey, wait, come on. I didn't force you to do anything.
But the flip side of it is that it makes me break boundaries for myself, because previously and in my previous interactions, I've always been the person to be behind, the admin person, the person who makes sure everything else is going perfectly, but without being at the forefront. But with time, I've come to realize that being at the forefront is not that bad, because you tell the story as it is. You tell the impact that the organization is doing at the forefront. If I cannot be able to say what the organization is doing and looking at the impact that the organization is doing, then my team members won't be able to have that confidence as well. So I do this because I want my other team members or the other team members to be able to do that as well. And that increases their confidence in their long run. And even outside, when going to speak about FOI or outside, they don't see it as a barrier, so to say. Just see it as a normal day-to-day thing that, yes, I can be able to talk about FOI and it doesn't matter wherever I am. Yeah.
Nice. So it's like you're the face. No, you're not really the face, but you're the head, and everyone will listen to the head.
I wouldn't say listening to the head, but being on common ground. Yeah. I don't want people to do things just because I've said they're supposed to do it.
It's nice to see the person with the plan.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Definitely.
Cool. So yeah, do you speak any other languages?
I speak Swahili. I speak my mother tongue, which is Kikuyu.
Cool.
Yeah. No other languages.
Teach me how to say, I don't know, I love you in Swahili.
That is the most, that phrase is, almost everyone wants to learn that phrase. Why?
I don't know. It's just the most easiest phrase to, I don't know, maybe I want to meet a Swahili girl, innit? Like, you never know.
You want to meet a Swahili girl?
You never know.
I love you in Swahili is nakupenda sana.
A bit slower.
Nakupenda.
Nakupenda.
Nakupenda. Sana. Yeah. I love you too much. Like, that's just it. Nakupenda. Penda is love.
Cool. So nakupenda.
is I love. Then you is integrated in the nakupenda, but sana just reiterates the point.
So nakupenda sana.
Yeah, but you're struggling. Just say it nicely.
Nakupenda sana.
Yes.
Please, yes. I would learn something new every day. Easy. So honestly, I think we've met all the questions that I've had today. So yeah, that was a beautiful interview. Angela, it was very lovely having you on.
Thank you so much, and it's been lovely having you on here. And me being here is something new, and I would love to leave the interview with a quote. Sometimes it's nice to be important, but in other times it's very important to be nice. Thank you.
Quote of the day. And we'll leave it on that. Mic drop.